What's going on, everyone? Markstrom here. And today during broadcast, we had a really nice discussion on ammunition, armor, damage, penetration, and how they all interact. It became super clear to me that a lot of people were very fuzzy on how these mechanics come together. So I decided that I would drop a 5 minute breakdown to help clear things up. While there is more depth than what was discussed, here's the core of what you will need to make good decisions in game and be a better player. So the idea behind damage in this game is everything is about the relationship or ratio between armor class and the ammunition that's used, right? I don't know why that's bugging out. To put it simply, when you shoot somebody with a round, a few things can happen. It will either penetrate their armor. If they're wearing armor, it will either penetrate their armor or it won't penetrate their armor, right? Those are your two conditions. It either pens or it doesn't. And what determines this is there is a RNG, literal RNG roll, right? A chance, a probability based on the armor class versus the penetration number on the round. The lower the armor class, the higher the likelihood of penetration occurring. The higher the pen number, obviously also the higher the likelihood of penetration occurring, and vice versa, right? And if the penetration does not occur, then blunt damage is dealt to the player, but it is a fraction of what the real damage would be had it penetrated. If it penetrates, then the damage is applied to the area that it hit, right? The damage is applied to the area that it hit, and that is based on the damage number for the bullet itself, right? So ultimately, if you look at the hit boxes here, head has 35 damage, right? If there is a percent chance, let's talk about an example, right? Let's talk about an M80 round versus a Alton. I like this example for a few reasons. There's an 87% likelihood of an M80 penetrating an Alton face shield, right? This is assuming that the armor is max durability. As the numerator of the armor decreases, the percent chance for a round to penetrate increases. Alton is one of the best head armors in the game. It deals enough damage that if that 87% it ends up being true, then it deals enough damage to eliminate the head hitbox, because it's well over 35 damage per round, right? That means it's a one-shot kill, right? It's 100% overpen the head, you're dead. So you can get one clicks this way. But what that person is paying for when they buy an Alton is that 13% chance that it will not penetrate. And that's the value of the Alton there. So the game still rewards mostly the headshot if you chose the right round, because 308 rounds are nice, right? 7.62 by 5.1 are nice. They're fat, and you chose a good round to use, which is expensive, right? And it rewards the shooter, but the person who has farmed a bunch of money and economy has a helmet, right? That was very pricey for that 13% chance that, hey, maybe if somebody shoots me in the face, I live, right? That's the idea. If you are on the fence, but if say a round penetrates a helmet and say the damage on the round is only 35. Say it's 35, right? Over distance, right? If the shot is a long shot, it will lose damage as it travels. And when it hits that person, if it was enough to decrease the damage even by 1 point, it will not one-shot them. So using ammunition types that are right on the 35 damage line are risky. So there you go. That's the overall breakdown. The same thing, the same thing applies to chest armor in the exact same way. Muzzle velocity versus impact velocity, of course. I don't think it's much of a rabbit hole. I think that that's like pretty simple stuff. Now, does it get more complicated than that? Yes, it does. But that is like, that's the basics. That's what you should definitely know and understand. Now, if you want to do yourself a massive solid, my friend, you'll do !armor and !ammo in the chat, and use those two resources to determine your choices for both what you want to wear for armor, what you want to use for ammunition, and where you should try to shoot somebody depending on what they are wearing and what you are using. I've gone ahead and I've linked both of these mentioned resources in the panels below. Keep in mind that this breakdown was all off the top of my head, but I think that the organization and the clarity should serve as a solid resource to link to your newer friends to set the groundwork for their understanding of the game. Let me know what you guys thought of the video in the comment section below, and of course be sure to subscribe for more content like this. If you want to be notified when my videos go live, click the bell next to the subscription button and join the notification squad. Also, be sure to tune into the live stream every day of the week starting at 7 a.m. Eastern at twitch.tv/Markstrom. Thanks for watching, guys.